with a rebound. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year. He said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. San Antonio with the ball. They trail by 9. Sochan outside. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
To the left wing. There's a screen. Back to Suggs. Pass to Boozer. Over Wembanyama. And the shot no good. A bit short. San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Fox right side. Here's Castle. Guarded by Richardson. Wembanyama. Screen on Richardson. Steps back. And the basket by Castle.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Vassell. Orlando making a switch here. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Arenas. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Jeremy Sochan. And San Antonio making a change here. What do you think of the possibility of the All-Star game changing its format to be USA versus the world, Clark?
I would love anything that would help the All-Star game be a little bit more competitive, BA. I love the showmanship. I like the entertainment value, but I want to see some real hooping too. So if we could do that in whatever format, I'm all for it. Sign me up right now.
There's the three. Sinks it from distance. Arenas has got 9 points in the quarter.
Much more efficient this quarter, feeling more and more confident.
Sochan outside. Here's Castle. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. He hits the second from the line. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Here's Arenas. He had 31 in the win against Charlotte. Inside, Suggs outside. 4 on the clock. Here's Wilson. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Wilson's got 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Fox. It's deflected.
Good closeout from Suggs right there. How about the young fella impacting the game at the defensive end?
Arenas passes to Suggs. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of this one. Pass to De Silva. Second chance effort. To the middle. Ooh, it's stolen away. On the wing, Vassell. Here's Castle. Here's Harper. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And it's the Magic with the ball. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Hammers the lob through.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
San Antonio shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And the Spurs with some changes. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan, and it's Bryant in for Vassell. Free throw's good for Fox.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Arenas' shot is off. Spurs trail by 9. Here's Bryant inside. Pass to Fox. 14 feet away. It's hauled in by the Magic. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Suggs surveys the D. Just 5 on the clock. Over Fox. The shot no good. And so it's the Orlando Magic. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drill line. And here's up the shot. Oh, almost there. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the San Antonio Spurs.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game, which I'm sure Coach is reminding them of. And shifting our focus now, a breakdown of the injuries around the league.
Watching this team is less exciting without LaMelo, I'll tell you that. But more important, they'll miss what he gives them.
Yeah, he scores, he passes, he dictates the pace. They'll need him out there.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Now here's Fox. They've got Castle. Victor Wembanyama is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Harper in at the 2. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Pass to Suggs. Here's Arenas. 4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Arenas has got 14 points for the game.
A reliable passer leaves obvious openings, and Suggs is going to help his team take advantage of them.
Bryant outside. Castle for 3. And Arenas pulls it down.
When it was pouring down raining, I came out of it damp. But now it's showers when we done all up in they traps. Can't be us cause they rats. Stand tall, point a finger, never that. I knew it had it all, went to the bing and get it back. That's why I'm humble as ever. And I rumble whatever. Don't chase cause they come with the cheddar. I see my man girl start acting bougie when he the cheddar. Before you know it, better. I knew about it and I wanted to tell him I felt funny as ever. But when I told him, he went running to tell her. Remember I was down bad, I'm talking under the cellar. None of Rolls Royces come with umbrellas. For the rain and all the pain that we've been through. If you don't feed your wolves, they gon' put you on the menu. That's why I be with family and some boys that I've been new. If money determine loyalty, and I'll go against you, facts. Rule number 1, never count your homie pockets thinking you deserve it. Rule number 2, never trust her for some purses. Rule number 3, say you send that money, you better stop splurging. So when it's all said and done, and you back at the bottom, they gon' treat you like you worthless. Respect the game, the fame. We millionaires, you watching Lil Chain. Disappeared quick as Lil Zane. You feeling yourself, I know you got a little lame. Just hold your composure, I seen it happen over and over. That couple 100,000 holding you over. That ain't real money, that's bill money. Buy a rollie, get a will money. Pay a lawyer, take a deal money. Now you tapped out, ain't got no appeal money. Calling home like then did you wrong. But when you had that money, you could've put on. In the moment that they put on you, you're gone. Student of the game, I'm just ahead of my class. I'm that, but I never got my head of my. I'm doing good, but I'm ready for bad. And you won't never catch me frontin', cause I'm used to being second to last. Respect the game. Rule number 1, never count your homie pockets thinking you deserve it. Rule number 2, never trust her for some purses. Rule number 3, say you send that money, you better stop splurging. So when it's all said and done, and you back at the bottom, they gon' treat you like you worthless. Respect the game.
Congratulations. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. I'll retire when I expire. I'm in the truck like a spare tire. Not a dragon, but I spit fire. Volcano heat, not no little old. trenches. Looking at my life through different lenses. Back when my heart was full of vengeance. Not good, but bad intentions. Somehow the Lord kept me unharmed. The Lord kept me unharmed. Kept my head up under his arms. Head up under his arms. I had a cross for a charm. Cross for a charm. The chosen one when I was born. Earl Stevens, I'm the proprietor. Wait for my company to get acquired. 200,000 strong. One day I'll have enough to buy my grandchildren home. Generational wealth. What you doing? Boss move. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Win. Commaculation. Boss move. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Win. Commaculation. Commaculation. I don't like it, I love it, man. Commaculation. Have at it, man. It's there for you, brother. Commaculation. Once I crystal the mic and get on top of the beat, it becomes an instant classic when he 40 speak. My lyrics poke out just like a widow peak.
And out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. We're almost... Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of... And well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning it.
A look at the Magic starting group. We've got Suggs, and it's Ivicic in at the 5 spot. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
2 points, that one goes.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
To the inside. Wolf, no good. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a win against the Heat in Miami.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Here's Traoré. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Sweet move. It's deflected. And here's Boozer. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
To the middle. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. The Magic have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Suggs kicks it over to Arenas. Six on the shot clock. Wolf grabs the miss.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Not going to go that time. Good tee by Boozer.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Shoots from the high post, and he makes that one.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And looking now at some numbers for Boozer, the past month has been surreal. He's averaging about 19 points per, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Nets shooting their first foul shots of the night here. Both shots good from the stripe. Orlando leading. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
What a quality pass from Jalen Suggs. This guy relishes the chance to set up his teammates.
Here's Traore. He's covered by Suggs. There's a screen. Down low. Wolf shot's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And Orlando has possession. After the basket by Brooklyn. Boozer no luck. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Suggs kicks it over to Arenas. Pass to Ivisic. 5 on the clock. Here's Suggs. Here he goes. And he banks in the layup.
I'll tell you, smart play by Jalen Suggs. You just get aggressive off the drive, absorb the contact. Okay.
Here's Traore. Ivisic pulls it in. Magic leading by 4. Boozer dishes to Suggs. From deep. Boozer gets the bucket. Boozer's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
From downtown, hits it from 3-point range.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So both teams making some changes here. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Magic leading by 4. 1:57 left in the first quarter. This one for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Richardson outside. Inside. Outside for Arenas. Back to Wilson. In the corner, it's Richardson. There's the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The Nets working the ball around now. Floats one up. It's hauled in by Richardson. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fires the 3. Wilson grabs the board.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Buries the long-range jumper. 9 points in the game so far.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Here's the screen. 26 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's good. Orlando leading by 4. Now here's Arenas. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Launches a 3. The shot will not fall. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Magic lead by 4. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Well, Orlando shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Pass to Richardson. Here's De Silva. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Doris, I know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic start in the second. They've got Boozer. Wilson out there with Richardson. And it's De Silva in at the 3. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 5 points in the game.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Pass to Boozer. And it's denied. And he recovers it. The putback. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Richardson outside. It's good from long range. Richardson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Six to shoot. Pass to Powell. Rebound by the Magic. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one. Here's De Silva. Outside Wilson. 9 feet out. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Thursday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
And the Nets making a change here. Pickett's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
and they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
It's time for the dance stand. Oh, you know how this goes. You get on the big screen if you did what your mama gave you. Next dancer.
And getting very close to seeing our final list of contestants for the dunk contest. And you know everybody in the discussion right now really wants to compete.
I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, if you got the hops and the repertoire, you want to show what you can do.
And you look at Arenas, some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And the list of participants is going to be final soon, so we'll be sure to keep you posted. This year's dunk contest should be a very special one.
And every year it seems we see something in the dunk contest that we've never seen before, and I don't think this year will be any different.
Now, here's Suggs. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Banked in off the glass. Suggs has got his second basket of the night.
Displaying some solid body strength and balance. Jalen Suggs to the cup.
To the middle. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Outside Wilson. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded closely. No good. They set the screen. Shoots. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Boozer.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Takes it off the glass. He has 6.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Richardson outside. Now, here's Suggs. Defense right on him. Count it. Good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Magic leading by 10. Richardson the bounce pass. Suggs with the ball. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Washington. Shots good by Boozer.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking teams. Number 1, the Magic.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in block.
To the inside. Pass to Wolf.
Second quarter.
Over Wilson. No good from 18.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Over to the left wing. Suggs. No good on the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Toure. There's the pick. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Shot from 16. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Richardson outside. Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded close. A fresh 14 for Orlando. And the shot is good.
And boy, he can... blood in the water, attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points. Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Outside Arenas. The tray buries it from three-point range. Arenas has got 7 points in the game.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding. From beyond.
Fox, yeah, they constructing it, business flowing like the symphony orchestra. I'm conducting it. I crack my knuckles and now I'm back to new. I had to, we not compatible. Team on the line, yeah, the lovers all lateral. You cannot practice with just not practice.